someone who may not be able to provide financially for you can be all these other great things, and that is okay for you. But it might not be okay for me, for her, or for her. You know, and I'm gonna be honest. You already know where I stand on all of this. So there's no guessing game. And to be honest, even when I was young and I was dating, I I I'm not even gonna say that. If someone if economics and like financial status or whatever, if that's important to me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna limit who I talk to. You know, and for some people, limiting like your options may not work for you, but it worked for me. You know, and the only reason I limited my options because I already knew that I wasn't going to be comfortable in a situation where, you know, yeah, somebody could treat me nice and be loving and caring and this and that, but you can't take me on a date.
Nope.
You can't put gas in my car. You can't you know, fly us somewhere, you know, for an anniversary. You know, these are like real talk. These are kind of basic things. Let's take the whole plane thing out of it. A date. You know, like we talk about this. You know, like when you go to therapy or something, they'll say have a date night. You know, and let's just say that date night is at your house, but the lights cost, the gas cost, the water cost, the champagne cost, the cooking oil cost, the steak cost, everything. So you need money. And I really think it's like very like it's real bullshit that people act like money is not important.
Yeah.
Money is important.
I don't think it's the money. It's when it's not about. And I agree. Listen, you need money regardless, especially here, right? Now, it's not about the money. It's about the expectations and the level and the amounts of money that you're requiring. See, that's when things become delusional. Because it's like if you're requiring, for example, a $500 dinner twice a week, now you're spending $50,000 a year.
That's kind of crazy.
Again,
What's the alternative? Me providing for my family, busting my ass at work to try to make the bills and take care of the kids, and all, while he does what? Sit at home? Like,
No.
what's the alternative here? Because I'm not willing.
I'm not.
I'm not willing to do that. I just feel like
Daddy
my life
daycare on
would
that
be
ass.
harder if I did that. If I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna take this guy because he's a cool dude and like, you know, he doesn't have money. I'm gonna have to come with the money, but he's a great guy. That puts a lot of stress on me, and that makes me have to walk into my masculine the whole rest of my life. I gotta be the man.
How much money is good enough for you? And I'm gonna tell you how delusional we are.
I actually think, hold on, before you answer, I don't even think that it's a dollar amount. I think is what you bring in, how you manage your money, how you spend your money.
I
Which
agree.
I feel like we're going
no,
back to the point of just being able to provide. So, like
talked
Aaron
about
said, it's not the dollar amount, but it's like whatever you have with whatever dollar amount you bring.
Listen,
what are you doing?
You
want to
argue semantics? Because we could do that. Because I can say right now, do all three of you are willing to live in an 800 square foot apartment the rest of your life?
In what city?
In Brooklyn.
See, Brooklyn isn't even a part of my life.
I'm
Or
just-
it would never be.
I'm
so
just
it's not
saying.
even a.
No. Here's the thing. We can argue semantics, and then and thank you for being genuine. We can argue semantics, but when you want to talk about it, no woman is saying, "Hey, look, I'm willing to." Now I'm gonna say no. A lot of women are not saying, "Hey, I want to be in an 800 square foot apartment because he provides all the bills for that, and it's only $2,000 a month."
But listen to this.
So now my no. Wait. Because I want to get to the
You
question.
paused. I didn't know.
I got you. I want to get to this question because I want to be real. So how much money is enough for you?
It depends on how many kids we have, but
Okay.
it depends on.
Let's give 0 for right now. Unless if you have kids right now.
I don't
Whatever your
have,
current
I'm
situation.
single with no kids. If anybody's wondering.
Yeah. So no kids.
I'm on the market. I have no ring on this finger.
That's how you do it.
Just putting that out there. My
Nice little
DMs are
promo.
open.
That's gonna be your thumbnail.
So right now he has to make 6 figures. He has to make over 100,000
So 112. Is that cool?
after taxes.
You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. This is a prime example.
She's asking for clarity.
No, it's no. I'm asking for
That's
clarity.
realistic in New York and Brooklyn and LA where I live. If I live in the city,
Mm-hmm.
I have family members who are women who their husbands make less, but they live in like the middle of Ohio or something. Like you can get a really nice house
Exactly.
a lot less. You can make
So
it.
would you be willing to move? All right, this man makes $112,000 after taxes
Okay. All right.
in Orlando, Florida, where you're originally from.
I hate Florida with a passion, so not Florida.
Okay.
Not Florida, but
Maryland,
I don't really
know.
like Maryland either.
DC.
I don't really like
Pick a place
DC.
outside of LA.
Texas.
Dallas or Houston.
Maybe. I mean, maybe Texas. I've never been to Texas, so maybe. You know, I don't know. I guess what is the point you're trying to make so I can
I want to
clarify
know
for you?
what's your price. Because that's what it's coming down to, right? Because if you're telling me that a man could possess your core fundamental values but still not be good enough,
Yeah.
but then the man that also can't possess it in the same breath, can't possess the core fundamental values but still do all the other expectations that you want, he's still not good enough.
I understand sometimes you have to compromise in one area or the other. I understand that. I'm not above that. I'm not thinking, you know what I mean? Like I'm reasonable. But reasonably speaking, to afford to live, like I said, in an expensive city, you know, with a family,
You gotta make money.
you gotta have 6 figures or more to live. I mean, everything is expensive nowadays. Food, housing,
Eggs.
right? Everything is expensive. So that's
Can
not
I get a
unreasonable.
price? That's
Listen,
all I want to know.
But okay,
What's your ticket
that might change with inflation. It doesn't matter. My thing is
today? What's your ticket today? A man, you
I
said
would
you're
say,
single. This man DMs you, hey, I want to put a
if he
ring
makes
on there.
over $100,000 after taxes, I will consider him.
All right.
If he's good with money, if he has ambition, if he wants to make more than that later on in his life, those are the extra things he needs to keep that 100,000 after taxes. Because if he's just comfortable with that for the rest of his life or our lives, hello, honey, inflation. That's not even going to be good in 20 years. You know what I mean? So like, I'm just thinking long term. I'm thinking realistic. Am I?
You real strict.
Yeah, you gotta make. I mean, okay. I'm sorry. If you live in New York or LA, over 100,000. If you live somewhere else and you have a really nice place, I may consider less because you can live a good life in other places. But I live in the city, so I'm thinking city.
Are
life.
you willing to move?
Am I willing to move? Yes, for the right circumstances. I'm willing to move. Yes.
All right. So the question that I wanted to ask you was, I want to wish you nothing but the best, right?
Okay.
So now you are at the top of the top right now. I'm talking
right.
about you probably bringing in 10 mil a year.
Okay. Me myself.
You
right.
yourself, and you're doing. You know, I don't know if this is like the podcast world or something that you want to pursue, but let's say you're doing podcast world. So now your podcast is blowing up, bro. You're seeing 7 figures.
Okay.
Actually 8.
Let's
8.
go 9.
If
Just
you
be
go
safe.
9, no, because 9 gets a little snooty. We'll keep it at 8. We'll keep it at 8, right? A low 8. I'm talking about 10, 11. And it's before taxes, right? So now,
No.
so now you meet this man and he's providing all of these things. So now you're making, $10 million a year doing your podcasting. You living your life. You're living your dream. And he's making $100,000 a year,
Okay.
right?
All right.
He's making that 112, right?
Okay.
I'm keeping that number after taxes.
Okay.
And he's possessing all of those things. Are you still rocking with him?
Wait, was he with me before I got to the 100 mil or?
No. So
Like what-
100 mil. Relax. I told you. I told you that. I said that gets snooty. It's a little different.
That's what the 10 mil. So he
was not with you before. You stumbled across him maybe at a restaurant.
was I already rich when I met him?
You were already rich. He
Okay.
was just so happened to be in the same place as you, whatever place that was.
Okay.
You guys hit it off. You connect very well, and he's showing you signs of the core principle fundamentals that you have. Plus, he makes that 112 after taxes. Do you rock with him or not?
So at that point, it comes down to what is his ambition? Like, like I said, is he just a person that is okay with making 112 after taxes for the next 20 to 40 years? Or is he working on something? Is he following his passion? Is he getting creative? Is he doing something that I just feel so like inspired by? You know what I mean? Like I want to feel inspired by the person I'm with. So if it comes down to like his purpose and if he's following his purpose, if he's just comfortable working whatever job he has, making that amount of money and he's comfortable with that, and he's like, it's great, then I don't feel like I would even connect with him on like a spiritual level or mental level, because he's not following his ambitious, his greatest, his God-given gifts.
What if he is, and that's just what his market value is for that career? Like his market, whatever construction or whatever that is, whatever job he has, it typically doesn't make higher than 150, and that's what he's making typically. If we're saying 112 after taxes,
I feel like I could see myself with the person that's living out their true purpose and living out their dreams, as long as they're making a good amount. Because I feel like, no offense, if you're sometimes like if you're going for your dreams and you've been doing the same thing and you're not really, you're struggling, I would say that that's not what I'm talking about. But like if you're saying that he's, successful in that way, and I see tangible things where he is really pursuing it and not just talking about it, and he's really showing me that he means what he's trying to do, then yes, I can see myself with a person like that.
So you mean to tell me this? This is what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I will.
This is what, a man who right now in your life, a man who possesses every single thing that you're asking for is making six figures, on the low end of the six figures a year.
Okay.
You're going to move forward with that. However, if you, on the flip side, are making a tremendous amount of money, and the reason why I said that number, 8 figures a year, for you is because now money is no longer a thing. So now, is it really the fact that a man is not making money that you don't, making as much money or more money than you that you don't like? Because if a man can possess everything that you want, he's a great family man. You know what I'm saying? You guys both collectively have enough money to raise a family. They're not gonna want for anything. And he's a gentleman, kind-hearted, all the things that you said that you wanted. But he's making a substantial amount of money less than you, given that you are a multimillionaire.
Right. I feel like the money part at that point, when I'm a millionaire, the money part at that point won't be on the forefront as much, I would say. I wouldn't be thinking about it as much. I would be thinking about, do we like each other? Do we enjoy being in the same room without talking for an hour or all day? I would be thinking about other things.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
You expressed that a deal breaker was when he was not wanting to pursue more with his life.
Yes.
He was comfortable.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm trying to tell you is, what is he pursuing more when you guys already have it all? Like, this is the flip side.
Okay.
Just hear me out. A man can make $10 million a year. And he could say, I don't want a broke woman. Okay? And that's rightfully so. So now she's making $100,000 a year. She's not a broke woman. And maybe she's not really trying to go ahead and be another millionaire. Maybe she's cool where she's at. But she still is, maybe they have a kid and she's a great mother. She's family oriented. She's catering to him. She covers all his intangible needs. A man is not going to be like, well, you know what? She was complacent.
It's still his choice, though.
No, I'm not talking about per person. I'm talking about society norms.
But isn't me being a great mother to our children, his children, being home with them, taking care of them, raising them, teaching them, isn't that of value to him as a man?
Yeah, but on the flip side, isn't him being the father, if he's a stay-at-home dad, right?
But yes, like I said, when I'm a millionaire, it probably wouldn't matter as much at that time. But I'm thinking, of like raising my children. Like, I want to be home with my kids. Like, I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like kids. Like, I want to breastfeed. I want to be home. I want to have that option. I don't get that option with someone who doesn't make enough to have kids and wants me to work. You know what I mean?
You want to be at home every day with kids?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Wait,
don't.
Rico.
don't.
Rico, you said it was a blessing to be at home taking care of kids.
No,
but
I
he
did not
also
say
said it
taking
was
care of kids.
annoying
I
when
did not say
when he
taking
doesn't
care
get
of
a
kids,
break.
Aaron. Nice try. That was a reach. But
You said a housewife.
but I specifically said in that episode. Let's
You
check
want to
it
be a
out.
house husband?
I don't say I would. Well, you know what? First of all, time out.
He wants the same
If my girl strikes $10 million a year, and you think you will only see me on Thursdays.
Yes.
And I will be taking. Well, I don't know, because
is
I'll be
what would
asking
turn
for
us
ways to
off
get
about
out
a
the
man.
house now. But like having kids is.
I actually asked my husband. I was like, man, if I hit it big.
Let's hit the lotto, guys.
I was like, you want to be a house husband? You let me retire you? He was like, Aaron, shut up talking to me. Like,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's different though because
Like,
me and him are at different points in our life.
That doesn't matter to me. Go to work. I don't want to be in your presence 24/7.
Yeah.
Go to work.
He said he ain't
no
trying to
house
hang out with the dads. You know, he said he needs something to do. He said a foundation, a charity,
having something to do, like
Walmart greeter. I don't know, something.
Your
That's what I'm
ambition,
saying,
your
like,
purpose.
yo,
I
being with
understand
kids.
wanting to do something with your life, no matter how much money is involved
Yep.
in your situation.
Thank you,
Like,
Andy.
I really don't think that's a deal breaker, though. I really do feel like you're really ambitious. Love it, but sometimes that's not like it's not gonna get you the man you want. Like not that you have to lower your standards, but not everyone's gonna check all your boxes. Feel me?
Right. And that's what I said. I'm willing to compromise certain things.
Like what?
I feel like that can be a compromise.
She's already
Right?
said what she'll compromise.
No, she saw her face. Listen, I read body language. She was like, none of them.
No, I just mean like, you know, like I've.
Which one are you compromising? Out of the list that you said on Instagram, which one are you compromising?
Well, okay, to
The
be fair,
Uber.
no.
Wait, hold on.
So,
If we're
I
gonna
need
be
an
talking
Uber.
about
You can't
I need an
compromise the Uber.
on
I just
TikTok.
mean like
Can
all
it
those
be an
things I
Uber
listen-
regular? Or does it have to be an Uber black?
Where are we going? If it's a fancy place, I would prefer Uber Black.
I didn't know. Okay.
Oh, okay. If it's okay, yeah, I guess I'll take an Uber.
No, can
regular.
I
But
distinguish
you're
the
taking
difference?
the Prius. You're in LA. You're taking the Prius to Roof Chris.
That's fair.
Okay. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I don't look as long as
Oh,
I don't have to. I don't have to do it myself.
I
You know,
look. Somebody gonna be honest.